It's crafted with an opening hook that instantly pulls viewers in, keeps them emotionally engaged, and fits a 100-minute YouTube storytelling video pace, like your kind heart Storytime style. Each chapter builds depth, emotion, and relatability, ending with an inspiring message about love, redemption, and second chances. Soft piano music plays. A hospital hallway. Rain outside. A woman in a nurse's uniform stands silently, staring at a man clutching a little girl's hand. Narrator, emotional voice. He looked at her with the same eyes that once held her heart, eyes that were now filled with guilt, pain, and something she didn't expect, gratitude. "You saved me once," he said softly, his voice trembling. "Now, it's my turn to protect you." Pause. But neither of them knew that destiny was giving them one last chance, not just to heal, but to love again. Screen fades to title card. Backhand index pointing right. "You saved me once," said the single dad CEO, "now it's my turn to protect you." The nurse who chose kindness over the past. Arif Mehra was not just a name that echoed in business circles, he was the man everyone either envied or feared. CEO of one of the biggest construction empires in the country, known for his perfection, his ruthless discipline, and his cold demeanor. But beneath the crisp suits and boardroom power, Arif carried something heavier, regret. 5 years ago, he had everything. A loving wife, a growing company, and a baby on the way. But fate had other plans. An accident, a drunk driver, had taken his wife, leaving him a single father to a premature daughter who had to fight for her life in an ICU. That night changed everything. And the only person who had stood by him in that storm was her, Dr. Mira Shah, the young intern who refused to give up on his daughter when every other doctor said there was no hope. Mira had stayed up 3 nights, personally monitoring the tiny heartbeat of Arif's baby. She had seen him break down, shout, even beg. And when his daughter finally survived, Arif had looked at Mira with eyes full of silent gratitude, but he never said a word. Not a single "thank you." He simply left. Years passed. Mira moved to another city, becoming one of the most compassionate pediatric doctors at St. Mary's Hospital. She had learned to let go of that night, or so she thought. Until one rainy evening, a familiar name appeared on the emergency admission list. Arif Mehra, patient's father. Child, Anaya Mehra, age 6. Her heart skipped a beat. The same name she'd tried to forget. The doors burst open as a panicked man carried a little girl in his arms. She was pale, gasping for air. Mira's instincts took over as she shouted for a stretcher. But when their eyes met, his stormy, desperate, broken eyes, she froze for a second. He looked different now. More tired. More human. "Dr. Mira," he whispered in disbelief. "We don't have time for reunions." The next few days changed everything. Anaya recovered quickly, her bright energy filling the pediatric ward with laughter. She adored Mira, called her Dr. Angel. Mira tried to stay professional, but the child reminded her of everything she once wanted, a family, love, belonging. Arif noticed it too. For the first time in years, he found himself smiling, genuinely smiling, as he watched Mira talk to his daughter. He would wait outside her cabin every day, sometimes with coffee, sometimes just in silence. Slowly, the walls between them began to melt. One evening, as they sat in the hospital garden, Arif finally spoke what had been buried for years. "I never said thank you," he said softly. "You saved Anaya, and me. I was angry at life, at God, at everything. I didn't even realize I'd hurt you by leaving like that." Mira looked away. "You don't owe me anything, Arif. You were broken. I understood. But I owe you more than you think," he said. "You gave me back my reason to live. And I never asked if you had yours." Mira's eyes softened. "I had dreams once," she said. "To open a small clinic for underprivileged kids. But life, it got in the way. Ariv's gaze lingered on her face. Then let me help you now.